In the Middle Ages, money did not disappear, but it became something people feared. After the fall of Rome, the world changed. Trade slowed. Cities became smaller. Life became harder and more uncertain. Gold still existed. Silver still mattered. But money was no longer something you showed openly. Power had shifted. The Church became the strongest authority in Europe, not through armies or weapons, but through belief, and belief shaped how people behaved. Money was no longer just a tool of exchange. It became a moral issue. To work was acceptable. To trade was acceptable. But to profit from money itself was dangerous. Charging interest was called usury, and usury was considered a serious sin. Greed was condemned. Wealth was suspicious. Rich people were watched, judged, and questioned. If you had gold, you were expected to explain it. If you lent money, you were expected to repent. If you counted coins, you did it quietly. Gold became heavy, not in weight, but in meaning. A wealthy man donated to the church. He funded buildings. He paid for forgiveness, sometimes out of faith, often out of fear, because being rich could make you a target. But the world still depended on money. Kings needed gold to fight wars. Castles required stone, labor, and supplies. Armies marched on silver, not prayers. So even while greed was condemned, money remained necessary. This contradiction defined the Middle Ages. Money could not disappear, so it adapted. Instead of moving openly, it moved quietly. Gold was locked away in chests. Silver was stored behind monastery walls. Wealth stayed out of sight, and trade became more creative. Merchants stopped carrying coins across long distances. It was dangerous. Bandits existed. Borders existed. Confiscation existed. So new systems appeared. Written agreements, promises, documents, bills of exchange replaced physical money. A merchant could leave one city with a piece of paper and receive value in another city. No gold traveled. No silver changed hands. No attention was drawn. Money learned how to move without being seen. Fear shaped finance. The church controlled morality. Kings controlled force. Merchants learned to control systems. Money became quiet, flexible, strategic. Gold still existed, but it stayed hidden. The Middle Ages taught money an important lesson. When visibility becomes dangerous, wealth survives through secrecy. By the end of this era, money was no longer just metal. It was trust written on paper. It was power operating in silence. It was fear shaping economic behavior. And slowly, very slowly, the foundations of modern finance were being built.